Hello, Journey family. Hello, and welcome to the Journey, where we discuss North Node walking expansion and expanding in our Jupiter and bettering ourselves in life, right? This is my Life Path 11 guidance video. I know you guys are feeling the energy. You guys are, masters at a lot of things, a master number 11, right? The ultimate life repeater. You've been on this earth many times. You know a lot of things about a lot of things. And you're an expert in many ways for many people. Yep. I slow down and listen to the guidance that's available to me. Okay, and this is you taking it all in right now. We all know that a bunch of planets are retrograde and they're starting to release slowly throughout the month of October. And then we're going to go into the eclipse in November, which is going to kind of balance out what has come in after the retrograde, right? It's going to give us a solidification to the things that have been changing for us. Love, family, friends, work, right? A lot of us across the globe have been having a lot of those changes. You've been changing fields, quitting, starting businesses, elevating, probably taking on positions and things that you have not done before, and mastering those things, right? As we should in life. It's called elevation, baby. Welcome. As you adjust, though, you will see that a lot of things that you thought you wanted, you do not no longer want, or what may feel like settling is actually not settling. Okay, it's actually the opposite of settling, but it's going to take you a while to adjust and figure out that it's not a settle. Okay, so make sure that you're checking your birth chart and knowing how these energies apply to you. I tell people all the time, you are more than just your sun, moon, and rising. And people are like, oh, anything outside of that, da 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 da. There's 12 houses in astrology. Okay. Even if you're not doing sidereal, whole sign, or tropical in Vedic, like there is just more to you than your sun, moon, and rising, and those things like that. And I know that people have to start where they can and move along and learn and grow and not let it consume you, by the way. Just guide you. Okay? And it's important to know the difference. To my tarot watchers. Okay? There's a difference between just watching and what you're actually consuming being helpful to your growth, than you being obsessed with a specific outcome or fixated on a certain person or thing and all of that stuff. So, and I know you have to learn and balance that out, because tarot can be engulfing in that way. Like, it just, so many different readers, so many different ways to read, right? That's important for somebody. I don't know why I'm getting into the depths of that. But anyways, when I connect to the spiritual realm, I open the door to receive guidance, clear direction, and great wisdom. And these are Gabrielle Bernstein's, by the way. I don't think those are the universe has your back. I think these are super attractors. Okay. Okay, set the situation in the middle. We are wanting to, needing to, trying to attract abundance into our lives. Maybe you have been going through some things financially, as we all have and always will. I mean, that's how this world is. Pay attention to those finances. But on this channel, we grow. So, there's credit help and financial help and business building help and all of those things. Have a 15-minute consultation with me. You will be surprised at what you learn about yourself, or doorways that you can open for yourself by having a conversation with me. I give a lot of aha moments to people. You know what I'm saying? It is part of my journey. My journey. And we can look and find out what's yours, but that's part of mine. Okay? And we're going to just build our message from the Most High from these two cards. So I slow down and listen to the guidance that I have available to me. When I connect to the spiritual realm, I open the door to receive divine guidance, clear direction, and great wisdom. Right? And we know what follows behind that. I mean, like, this is the tree of life. So abundance, great things flow into you, right? Answers, clarity, vision, the next steps. Okay, these are Abraham Hicks. My emotions are vibrational interpreters. Your eyes, your ears, even your nose, tongue, and fingertips are translating vibrations. But your most sophisticated and vibrational interpreters are by far your emotions. By paying attention to the signals of your emotions, you can understand with absolute precision everything you are now living or have ever lived, right? Oh, and we know that is you, Master number 11, right? We know that is you because you have done this many times before, this earthly journey. And understanding that the way that you think has a lot to do with your five senses, because those send the vibrations to your brain in order to register exactly what it is. Is it something good? Is it something bad? Does it stink? Does it smell good? Does it taste good? Does it feel good? It registers through your emotions, and then you can translate it through your brain to speak it out of your mouth if you need to talk about it, right? Pay attention to all of the signals. How do you feel when you talk to a certain person? How do you feel when you do a certain type of job? How do you feel when you are in your creative space? How do you feel when you are, in the presence of someone that you care about that you've been having doubts on? How do you truly, honestly, 100% so feel? And not just, oh, well, I think they are. No, I mean, how do you feel about that person in general? Do you honestly think, things can grow or get better or, And a lot of times, whether you are the feminine energy or the male energy in a situation, I don't know why I wanted to say situationship, but in a situation with other people is what I wanted to say, but situationship is coming out. So some of you could be in a situationship that you want to be more, that you're trying to figure out if it even should be more. That Libra energy is really strong right now, isn't it, Master number 11? Especially if you have big 7th house placements, 12th house, 11th house placements, and 5th house placements. That's like your, those are more like relationship houses, Western astrology, I'm just going to say. Your nakshatras and your Vedic. And you need to understand that loving other people gets easier once you truly know yourself. Which you shouldn't have an issue growing into Master number 11. But, it depends on your placements. All of us have different makeups. You know what I'm saying? All of us have different makeups. Yes, we do. That is the beauty. That is the beauty. Oh, let's talk numbers. This one is a 10. We like 10s in tarot talk and numerology because 10s are finale. It is the catapult into the 11. I can gradually change my vibrational frequency. There is no thought that you cannot eventually have, just as there is no place that you cannot eventually reach from wherever you are. But you cannot instantly jump to a thought that has a vibrational frequency very different from the thoughts you are usually thinking. No, it's interesting. This is the 43. Conduces to a 7. Okay. And that can be conflictive energy in the tarot. So the number 10 means something to you. The number 7, maybe 107. You know what I'm saying? Understand that your emotions are not the thing that's in control. Okay, we all know that, right? But if you let them lead you and you're honest with yourself about how you feel, and I'll give you a lean into my own life. It is what it is. I mean, like, you have to have examples for people, right? To help them understand, learn, and grow. I have a love interest who we are kind of, I mean, we're talking, but we're not really talking. You know, it's in a holding right now for several reasons, and neither one of us has discussed this with each other. Okay, so that's tensity within itself. We're just kind of checking in on each other every day, but not really saying anything about the air that is so thick. We eventually will, though, because we're super cool and friendly and friends. You know, we eventually will. But I'm saying all of that to say, times like that is good to sort out not just what you want to say to a person, but how you truly feel about a situation, where it is that you would like to see the situation go and grow. How can you help make situations less tense? Okay, because this has to be about the view from your side. How can you help, and what do you think possibly the other person can do to do the same? You know, a lot of you are keeping to yourselves, keeping everything to yourselves right now, which is understandable. But you know, once Saturn goes direct next week, that'll change up, because it'll be time to kind of do some of the things that you were unable to do while it was ready. Okay? Like, literally, as soon as Pluto got direct, I started receiving emails and answers back from things that I had been applied to for months and years ago. Okay, so as Saturn goes direct, and then Jupiter hits direct, and then Mercury is just gonna do his thing, which is going to be a great time for you to organize and get things together, because when the eclipses come in, it's going to kind of set it in. So it's like cake baking time now, and prepping pan time, so that when the eclipses come, you can go ahead and pop that baby in the ovens, so to speak. You know? Trust me, I know this energy isn't easy. I've been crying. And, like, this was the month my father passed in. So, you know, it's like, deal. It's basically what the planets is telling us right now is deal. Deal with your shit. Deal with the messages that I'm sending to you, with the things that I want you to know. This is the Most High telling you, deal. Look at yourself. Understand. Look how she's touching her chest, looking down at the fish like, yes, I know. I do need to fix this. I do need to be concentrating on my finances more. I should update my resume, and I should apply for that position because I qualify for it. The supervisor in that division wants me over in their area, whatever, right? I look pretty trying on different types of clothes. I should have an online boutique because people buy clothes from attractive people. They just do, okay? I don't think I've ever bought something once ever and either it was really pretty on me or it was really pretty on a girl I saw was wearing it. And you're keeping it all to yourself right now, which is fine to do. You know? When you're mopping and cleaning your house and organizing, you're usually the only one doing it. Even if other people in the house are helping you, they're probably in other rooms cleaning up those rooms while you're cleaning up the room that you're in or doing the thing that you're doing, right? It's okay to hold it all to yourself, to hold your money to yourself, to hold your time to yourself, to hold your love to yourself, to abstain from sexual activity. It's painful. Yes, very painful. Very painful. Very painful. But necessary. Emotionally. And this is all mental. You know? Don't torture yourself too much, Master 11, okay? You have a lot of work still to do, darling. Like, this isn't going to be the only intense energy. We're getting ready to enter into the age of Aquarius. It takes a lot to reconform a world that's stuck in a way that it's always been, right? Imagine moving a zoo, right? Let's just imagine. Imagine you had one of the world's largest zoos. And now you have a big plot of land on the other side of town that's going to give you bigger parking ramps. And now you can add like a play area for kids with little like maybe mini roller coaster, you know, little rides for the kids now instead of just seeing animals. So you're going to expand this zoo, right? But in order to do that, there's zoning laws, there's contracts, there's all kinds of things that needs to be done in between time in the meantime. Now, you're doing all of that. You are handling those things, right? And as you handle those things, you realize, oh my God, I'm going to have to increase my team because I'm going to have to move the animals. Now, animals are not fun to move, right? Lions, tigers, bears, oh my. Reptiles, scallions, bugs. Oh my goodness. The artwork on the walls. Like all of the birds. Are you going to control the birds? Lord have mercy, right? Controlling all of these things. There is so much conflict. And how to get it done, who to get it done, who to entrust what with. And really, you just have to make decisions and trust the universe. Because whoever isn't doing their job is going to what? Get fired. So that you can make room for people who need to do their job, who likes to do their job, who will do their job, who will continuously do their job. And train others in the job that needs to be done. And we'll do it right. You know, a lot of things need to be done mechanically. Okay? And I don't mean a robot-wise. I mean mechanically as far as it has to be done this way every single day, every single time you do it. Right? Some things need to be done mechanically. This is why there's assembly lines and things of that nature, because it has to keep a flow so that production stays high, right? Now, as you continue to keep to yourself and move through this energy, please understand and know that isolating yourself is not going to help you win. That's not how you win. Stay to yourself. Only talk about the things that's necessary for you to talk about. Try to stay out of the way of, the confoolery and the buffoolery. However, learn to know that you must let others know. Absolutely. Learn to know that you must let others know. And have insight. There has to be vulnerability. Master number 11. Now, I don't know what's going on, but vulnerability is needed in order for the possibilities and opportunities you seek, want, and need can flourish to you. Ten and 7 may mean something to you. Four may mean something to you. 6 may mean something to you. I mean, the fact that the 6 of Cups and the 6 of Swords are right next to each other is no coincidence, mi friend. Okay? Understand and know. Understand and know. Not just yourself, but the people around you. And, you may be surprised at what you find out once you begin to open up and once you begin to express the vulnerable feelings that you have in regards to a person, place, thing, situation, okay, work life. I just have strong feelings, strong knowing, a strong emotional pull that once the vulnerability door busts open for you, you will see a flow and you will see a flow in blessings that is rare to you. I'm just going to say that. Not that you haven't never seen blessings before, but I think it's just going to be rare. Rare at how it comes, rare at the amount of flow, blessings, rare. It's just going to be rare to you. Don't be fearful of the outcome once the vulnerability door has been opened. I'm going to pull abundance cards just because. Whatever it is that you're worried about, just know the great flex is coming. And I'm just going to leave it at that. The great flex is coming. I possess the wisdom, the inspiration, the motivation, the passion, and the power to accomplish everything I choose. Everything you choose. Remember, it's the power of choice over here on this channel. That is your free will. Choosing the things that you want to do. And please don't think you can't retrace steps or start anything over. And yes, it sucks to start over. Like, I'm going to add that part for you. It sucks to start over. But better to start over than to do nothing. You have to actively do something. So what and I'm not just saying do something, do anything, do whatever. No. Take time, be decisive. You possess the wisdom, the inspiration, motivation, the passion, the power to accomplish everything you choose. I choose. You choose. Right? Divine guidance, clear direction, and great wisdom. Wisdom, power of choice, great choices, ethical choices, morally correct choices, morally upstanding. Okay? Because, correct is... it's a flavor. I approach each day with a positive attitude, and I am ready for whatever comes my way. Whatever comes your way, Master number 11, please know and note. Not only do you got this, honey, but like, can you elevate and shine any brighter, baby? Okay. People come to you because you have solutions. But what does the solutionist do when they don't have any for themselves? Think on that, Master number 11. Continue to expand in your Jupiter and walk your North Node. Whatever possibilities and opportunities it is that you're looking for in regards to life, love, and living on this earthly plane, take heed to the emotions that you feel when you're making those decisions and when you're around the people that you're around and when you're doing the things that you're doing, because those will guide you. Your emotions are tied to your intuition, and it is all needed. Blessings.